Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing? Today, I wanted to talk about mukbang. Mukbang is, and no, I'm not going to be doing a mukbang over audio. That's not going to happen anytime soon or anytime not so soon. But what I wanted to talk about was what it is and why it's dangerous now in America. So, mukbang started out in 2009 in South Korea and got really popular in 2010. And what it is it's not eating food fast, contrary to what a lot of people seem to believe. What it is it's you eat a lot of food, and you interact with your audience via a streaming service, but it's primarily just we're going to eat a ton of food. And that's okay. I mean, people eat a lot of food anyway. Have a look at Thanksgiving, New Year's, maybe not New Year's if that's not part of your traditions, but definitely Thanksgiving. That's one of the biggest eating days that I can think of in the States. So we've been doing that for a long time here in America. But mukbang is we're going to sit down today and we're just going to eat everything, and then we're going to sit down in a couple more days and just eat everything. You can find videos for mukbang all over the place, all over YouTube. But some of it's just gross. Some of it really is just nasty with an R, full on NARSTY, nasty. And not because you're watching them eat just a ton of food. I mean, that might be the nasty part to you. What I found nasty, there are videos of people eating raw food, and I'm not going to show you that. I'm not going to put a picture of that up there because that's just, let's be honest, it's kind of gross. I find it just disturbing. People eating not, not like raw fish. I mean, they do eat raw fish in the mukbangs, and that's fine. We eat sushi. I love sushi. The issue is whenever you're eating like raw beef liver, raw heart, straight up just picking up a T-bone and all over the place. Oh my goodness. Like, I know that you can get diseases from the spinal column and from the brain of animals that have diseases. I don't know if you can get that just from the muscle meat, but if you can, that's kind of dangerous. That's very dangerous. Not because they're doing it to themselves. I mean, yes, they are doing it to themselves, and that is dangerous on their part, but there's this thing called promotion. And of course, yeah, they're not sitting there and saying, "Oh, you should go out and do this thing." But what they are doing is they are promoting through publicity and technically through advertising. It's a publicity or a public advertisement of mukbang. And mukbang is it's that's not the only thing that you see in the mukbang community is eating raw food. There is a channel that I'm not going to actually name right now because they're in the middle of a lot of drama in the mukbang community. But from the day of me posting this video, about 2 years ago, this creator uploaded a video about why they were sad that they were gaining weight. And the video was like, "Oh no, I'm gaining weight. Look at my belly. I don't know what's going on. Look at my arm. I don't know what's going on." Well, you're mukbanging all the time. About 4 months ago, they uploaded another video, and keep in mind this is all relative to today's date, the day that you are not the day that you're watching this, but the day that this has been uploaded. But about 4 months ago, there was the clothes don't fit video, if you will, because that's what this creator was complaining about was, "Oh my goodness, my clothes don't fit no more." And then about 2 months ago, very simply, "I don't care." Yeah, just I I don't care anymore. I'm gaining weight and I don't care. And there's nothing wrong with gaining weight to a certain extent. Keep that in mind. That when I say that, I mean to a certain extent. If you're happy with your body, great. That's wonderful. Awesome. You're happy with your body. But if you're not happy with your body, then who has to do something about it? It's not me. I can't do anything about your body if you have an issue with your body. What I can do is I can provide you resources. I can't do much more than that, but if you want your body to be different, you have to be the one to take action and do something about it. Which is, what kind of saddened me watching this whole video series of, I'm sad, my clothes don't fit no more, and now I just don't care. Because, I mean, I'll be honest with you, I've struggled with weight issues. And so listening to this, oh, I just don't care anymore. Let my weight be whatever it is. Hold up, 2 years ago you were flipping out over this. And so that's something that kind of worries me. If you're doing this just for the views, that's a little bit scary. And so, like I said, there was this issue with the weight threatening the health, pardon me. But what I noticed was that this creator wasn't really trying to fix anything that was going on. So it was like, I'm gaining weight, but I'm not trying to fix it. I'm not trying to do anything to make it better. Well, okay, if you're not trying to do anything to fix the issue that you have with your own self-image, if you are uncomfortable with the current weight that you have and you are not taking steps to change those images that you've got, if you're not taking steps to either lose weight or gain weight, depending on which way you want to go, why are you complaining? I mean, obviously you're complaining that, oh, I just don't like the way that I look. Okay, I can see that in the very beginning. 2 years in, oh yeah, I was trying to lose weight, but instead all I've done is I've sat around on the couch and eaten potato chips. Don't complain. You think, oh, well, I can't afford a gym membership. There's the sidewalk. The sidewalk is free. The sidewalk is totally free. The road, if you live in a smaller community, don't go running out in the road. If there's obviously don't go out in the road if there's cars on it. Don't go out in the road if all these other things. But the sidewalk for certain is free. I mean, you can run up and down the sidewalk. The park is 9 times out of 10, all the parks I've been to, they've been free. So you can go to a park. You can go to the sidewalk and just walk up and down the sidewalk. If you can't run, walk up and down the sidewalk. And then when you can run, run up and down the sidewalk. Likewise, oh, but I want to do some muscle training. Okay, you can do some muscle training. You have some old bags? If you do, grab you a broomstick and there you go. Put a bag on either side and you have a bench press. Oh, but I'm not sure what I would fill it with. You drink milk? If you drink milk out of a gallon carton, finish your milk, fill them up with water. There you go. You've got weights. You can do it. You just have to do it. That's the thing, is you have to sit down and do it. Or in this case, get up and do it. Now I know that the argument can be made that no, this is a cultural thing in South Korea, therefore we have to accept it here. No, because the reason being is because one, we're America, we're not South Korea. I say we're America. I don't know where you're watching this from, but one, chances are, if you're watching this, the chances are that you're not South Korea. Reason being, South Korea is one country and you have all of these other countries. Two, it's not really cultural. And I know that the argument there is, no, it is for certain cultural and you have to accept that it's cultural because it started in South Korea. It's became popular in 2010. Now, yes, I do realize that cultures, things that become cultural, they start out and then they become popular. The thing is this is 2020. The day that I'm recording this is January 2nd, 2020. Mukbang became popular in 2010. That's 10 years. I want you to try to remember silly bands. Silly bands were a big thing when I was younger, and they are now gone. You don't see silly bands anywhere. You don't see them anywhere. I want you to remember the little beans. They were little beans, had little faces on them, and you flipped them, and they rolled all over the place, and it was like they wibbled and they wobbled, but they won't fall down. The little wibble wobbles. Where are they? They're gone. They're nowhere. They're here for like a decade, and then they're gone. Furbies. Remember the Furbies? The Furbies are gone. They're absolutely gone. They don't exist anymore. Like, they exist, but you can't find them. Beanie Babies. Oh man, if you have those, Apparently, they're worth a lot of money, but you almost can't find them anywhere. It's like they don't exist anymore. So things will come in, they'll last for like 10 years, maybe 10, 15 if you're, I mean, if it's lucky, and then it's gone. It ceases to exist. It's just not there anymore. Now, the very first place that I ever saw any of this mukbang was over at Negative Reactions, Daddy Negs, and his channel. If you like reaction channels, if you like that kind of thing, Negative Reactions is a great channel for you to subscribe to. He's got videos on mukbang. He's got videos on the Onion Boy, Onision himself. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. Every Friday night, if you're on his Patreon for the $5 tier, you can get in on those live chats. I love those live chats. You can see me, not with my face because I still don't have a webcam, but you can see me on Negs' live stream on Patreon on Friday nights at 8 p.m. 7 Central. You can hit me up on Twitter at guitarist_bear. You can hit me up on Reddit at u/guitarist_bear. Hey gang, thanks for making it to the end of the video. If you've watched my previous video before I changed the name of this channel and you're watching now, chances are you're wondering why the name change. The reason for that is that I'm trying to make this channel representative of who I am as a person and where I want this channel to go. And so with that, thanks for being patient with me. I'm excited to see where we go, and I'm excited to have all of you on the road with me. So take care, goodbye, and good luck.